Praise the Lord. I am excited to be able to share the final devotion for this week for Life Point Church. On June 4th, 781 BC, the oldest recorded total solar eclipse happened in China. A solar eclipse, as we are fully well aware today, is when the sun is obscured by the moon. In 781 BC, this event frightened everyone so bad. You can imagine they were not equipped with all the technology that we have today, and so they began to come up with different things, phenomenons, that this should be what could be causing this to happen. And at one point they thought maybe it was a creature that was coming out and was trying to eat the sun. And so they thought that if they had made all this noise and all this racket, they would chase this monstrous creature away. And they got out and they were making all these crazy noises as loud as they could, screams and anything they could do to scare this creature away because it was blocking out the sun. And if we begin to realize that's just really bizarre, and we're like, that is totally crazy, we understand now that it is, if we just wait long enough, that the sun is going to come shining through, that moon is going to move past, the shadow of that moon is going to go right past, and everything is going to be bright and sunny again. And we now know this, and we've had, some of us have maybe even experienced some of these total eclipses for ourselves, and you know that it is a really strange thing to be a part of. But we know that behind that moon, behind that darkness, that sun is still shining. The rays are still there. In our life, we may go through times of darkness. We may go through times when it seems like we're just in complete darkness. And we may try everything that we can, just like they did back in 781 BC, everything we can to try to get rid of this darkness and all of ourselves. We may scream, yell, cry, stomp, whatever it is, trying to get rid of the darkness, trying to make it go away. But can I tell you, there is only one way for that darkness to be lifted, and that's the light of Jesus. You see, because just like in the natural, in the spiritual world, the light of Jesus is still shining. Behind that darkness, in the middle of that darkness, the light of Jesus is still there. He can still shine into our life, and he can still bring us peace in the midst of the middle of our dark moments. He is still there. And if we just hang on, that darkness is going to be lifted again, and we will have the light of Jesus in our life to strengthen us and to carry us through. 2 Samuel chapter number 22 and verse number 29 tells us, "Thou art my lamp, O Lord, and you, Lord, will lighten my darkness." It is God that is going to lift us up out of the dark places that life tries to overshadow us with, and he will set us on the right path, and he will shine into our lives, and we can experience hope and peace even in the middle of dark trial of life. He's still there. Can I encourage you today? The light of Jesus is still shining. May God bless you today.